live? Okay, I think. Are we live? Man, oh my God. Are we live? Are we live? Let me see here. Type in a message. Are we live? There's so many attempts to do this. I think we have reached it. Are we live? Are we live? We got 3 viewers. I see 3 viewers. If one of you guys can see me, the 3 viewers, can you please type it in the chat right now? Let me know that we're live so I can get this thing going. I've been trying to do this hangout for a few days now. I had to figure out a different way to get on. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Please let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. Make a quick call here. If you guys are watching, big shout out to you, man. This is gonna be an interesting live stream. If you guys can see me right now, please type it in the comment section. Let me know. I see that it's 4 viewers here. I'm not sure. I want to get this thing started. I don't want to waste no time. I got things that I need to say. I need to talk about some things that some people have been saying, including myself, you know. All right. As you guys can see, if you guys can see, I am live on the streets right now. Let's see here. Make a quick call and see. It's saying that I got 4 viewers. Can't afford to waste any battery life right now. Welcome to the subscriber hangout 2. I think this is a little weird. Got 4 viewers, nobody's typing. Let's see here. I just want to make sure we are live. Okay, all right now. Let's. I'm sorry for the poor quality, guys, if you are watching, but I had to get in, hack into the matrix somehow, so I decided to use this way. I don't even know if they can see me. Okay, we got 5 viewers on. Can somebody type in the comment section? Look at that. Nobody answers. We need them. All right, guys. Nobody answers. All right, so I'm gonna type in now because I don't need to waste any time here. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Comments not available. Really? What the hell is going on? To list all available. What the hell? All right, let me see. Hey, I really try something. Yo. Yo. Hey, Earl, how you doing, man? Okay. Okay, but I am live right now. You can see me. All right, cool. All right. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I'm gonna call you back after I get done with this. Okay. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right. So I just got confirmation. All right. Let's see, man. I need to fix this. All right. Let me see here. See, I don't know why they are doing all of this wacky stuff. I never had to do any of this for any live streams that I have done ever. To list all available comments. Like, this is ridiculous. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this live stream right now. This is a subscriber hangout, okay? What you see on the description of this live stream right now, I gotta try to figure out um how I can enable you guys to um for the chat. Like, why would they silence? Like, first they silence me, then they silence the people on my stream. Like, what? I do not understand that at all. But yeah, since you guys are tuning in, I'm gonna get this thing going. I'm gonna try and figure this chat thing out. I have some important things that I need to discuss. There has been a lot of grimy shit going on behind my back. As you guys can see, subscriber hangout 2. Next level is a perp? Question mark? Next level is a perp? Like, really? Like, come on. Like, next level is a perp? Like, remember where you heard that first, because I remember where I heard it first. And, it wasn't from anybody who had the balls to come to me and tell me that. There's been some behind the scenes, behind the back, grimy shit going on in this, TI community that I'm about to address right now. And I really need feedback. Um, I don't need it, but I would love to have your input. And I would love to, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna type in my phone number right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm straight up with it. Like, I don't even play around. Dual 806. Okay. I just typed in my phone number right there. If you guys care to chime in, I do an interactive thing. I want to talk to the people. I love talking to the people. I'm all about the people. Thank you for joining me today on this Friday. I got some really snaky, backstabby shit going on. Okay, people are talking behind my back. Okay, and when you say stuff behind my back, it gets back to me. Okay, all right. I mean, the same people who I communicate with, and they're, Nexx, what's up, buddy? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm worried about you. Blah blah blah. Behind my back, next level's a perp. Talking to other people, like, what kind of shit is that, man? Like, really, really? And these are the same people who I do. They never met me, and well, you know what? Never met me in the dead. Don't know nothing about me. Don't know nothing about me. Who don't do nothing for the TI community. Don't have any videos. Are all behind the scenes. I mean, I don't even know if people know. Okay. I mean, like, it's got me so in a rage. Like, I really need to calm down. But if you guys can see the chat, that's my phone number. Okay. So if you are watching and if you are one of those people who are behind my back talking this Nexx is a perp, blah, 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 hit me up on the phone right now. I mean, I'm trying to enable, I'm really trying to figure out this chat thing, because I have never had a live stream where my chat was blocked. I have never had this hard of a time trying to do a live stream for you guys. You know what I mean? And I want to address this next. You know what I mean? If that's how you feel, I mean, it would be a lot easier because people are afraid. Like, people are scared to come out of their house. People are scared to drive their cars. You know what I mean? Like, people are scared to even talk. Like recently, if you guys have been following my channel, I put out what information I can, about my situation, and you guys know that I am out here. I'm not just out here. I've been moving around. I've been traveling. I've been meeting TIs. Um, I've had some good experiences. I've had some crazy off the wall experiences, and I kind of understand now why certain TIs are um like reluctant to want to meet and connect with other TIs. I'm not gonna let those few situations that happened to me hinder my journey, because for a moment I thought about it, man. I was like, yo, man, I don't want to. I was just reiterating a lot, man. Because I know who I am. I know what I'm going through, right? And the thing that I don't know is why people who smile literally can't smile in my face, but chit chat on the phone, comment on my videos, send me emails. It's kicking this fly next level is a perp crap. Okay. First of all, I don't think these people know what the true definition of a perp is. Oh, if I call you on the phone and you don't answer your phone, oh, next level's a perp. He doesn't answer his phone. He didn't call me back when he said he was going to. He's a perp. It's too much of that going on in the TI community. Oh, this guy, he said this word that's a trigger for me, so he's a perp. No, I'm sorry. Like, things do not go down that way. Like, it doesn't happen that way. Just because somebody might not have answered your phone call or email or whatever the case may be, it doesn't equate to the person being a perp. Okay. I want to know, do you guys know what a perp is? Do people know what the true definition of a perp is? And a stalker, right? We have people who follow us and do little things. Those are stalkers, okay? Stalkers, not perps. Okay, like, and this is just outrageous. Like, you can put on for the TI community. Like, you can go out and you can organize events, and people talk like they want to, like they're all about it. But then when it comes time to do it, there are no shows, and they don't care. Like, I don't know if they do care or are they scared. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, you guys see it. Subscriber Hangout 2. Next level is a perp. Like, really? Yeah, yeah. I know who said it. I know who said it. I know who's saying it. The same people who are sitting at home in their mom's house eating bologna and cheese sandwiches, watching Family Guy, smoking crack. The same people who are smiling in my face, telling me, "Oh, Nexx, yeah, blah blah blah," behind my back. Really, really. Like, man, I really need to figure out how to get my comments going on, because I know you guys are watching, and man, I know you guys are wondering what the hell is going on right now, but you guys do not know the amount of stress and pressure and situations that I face and go through every day. Every day is something new. Every day is something new. And I turn around, and the other day I got to wake up to, oh man, I was on a conference call the other day, and some guys on there talking about next levels of perp. And I see that a lot. I see that a lot in the community, and I don't like that shit. Straight up, I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like it. It's not, I mean, like, really, like, who has time to be a perp on you when I'm heavily targeted? I would never perp anybody in my life. Okay? Never. Ever. I go through it. My own family members are perps, and I say that to say this. It's true. I know that because they're my family members. I grew up with them. I grew up knowing them. And once I learned what a perp is, I just really suggest that everybody stop calling each other perps. Okay, stop that shit. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. You know what I mean? I mean, just last week I've been called from TIs in the community that I have spent time talking to and trying to be a friend to them. I've been called a fucking nigger. Oh, you stupid nigger. Why? Because I don't want to answer the call. I'm not gonna answer your phone calls no more. Why? Because you start trouble. Because you are really on some perpy stuff. Because you are perping on me. If I don't want to talk to you no more, it's quiet. I don't want to talk to you no more. That doesn't make me a perp. Okay, that's not how perps operate. All right. I really need TIs to really understand what a perp is. I mean, there's no unity in this community for that simple reason. Every time you turn around, somebody's stabbing somebody else in the back. This one's a perp. Nah, that. Don't do that shit. No, I don't listen to it. Like I'm not gonna listen to it. All right, perps show you who they are. Perps do weird, funny things, try to trigger you. You know what I mean? And sometimes people are mind controlled to do things that trigger you, not even knowing, that they are doing that. Doesn't make them a perp, okay? Doesn't make them a perp. Perps show themselves. Perps show who they are, straight up. And for me to hear this, and from the people who said the shit too, like really, really, Next level's a perp, right? I'm just like, wow. Remember where you heard it first, because that shit it doesn't even make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Next level and is a perp doesn't even belong in the same sentence. You guys don't know what I've been through. All right, you don't, and all you have to do is ask, and I'll tell you. People switch up on me like it's, like it's just, yeah, like it's for fun. You know, 1 minute, hey, everything's all good and blah blah blah, smiley, shawty, blah blah, and then boom, next thing you know, oh, this one's a perp, that one's a perp. Oh my god, oh my goodness, man. I mean, the level of disrespect in this community makes me want to just say fuck this shit, like just fuck everything. You guys have no idea the shit that I put up with and the shit that I do. I don't have to do none of this shit. I don't have to do any of it, but I do it. And it's the same people who are just sitting back, not doing anything, not putting on for the TI community, not trying to bring any awareness, not trying to bring people together, who really don't care, who just want to just bring discord. You know what I mean? I don't pretend to be something I'm not. Straight up. I give you guys me in all of my videos and all of my songs and all of my live streams. This is me. This is my life. I give it to you. I show you guys what I'm going through. I tell you guys, my life is an open book. I put my phone number out there so people can call me. But you know what? If you want to call me, be respectful and be real. And if you out here talking about, oh, next level's a perp, blah, blah, don't call me, man. Lose my number. Like, don't even acknowledge me no more. Don't even say my name. Don't do it. I really feel like a lot of these people are not even TIs. That's how I feel. Not even TIs. They're not, you know? And some people are perps, and some people are perps. Like, people have perped on me. And these same people will turn around and oh, next level's a perp. I don't see anybody on these conference calls. I don't see anybody putting out videos. I don't see anybody making trips to go see other TIs. I don't see anybody putting on for the TI community. No, actually, let me take that back. I see a lot of people. And I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people who are just filled with just disrespect. Just filled with it. Just filled with it. You guys don't even know. You guys have no clue. Everybody's targeting is at a different level. You know, everybody goes through different things. I get it. I understand that. I understand it. This is so crazy, man. I mean, it's like I've been trying for days to do this live stream because, you know, things getting under my skin, like, you know, like, and it wouldn't even get under my skin if it wasn't people who I felt like I had built a rapport with. You know what I mean? In life, people are shady, man. I'm not even gonna say TIs. You know, in life, people do shady shit. I happen to be a person, I've done shady things. I've done some messed up things in my life. I'm not going to sit here and act like I never did, or, you know, I'm just this perfect guy, because nobody's perfect. Big shout out to Kim, man. I see you, Kim. She said, sending you a hug. Don't worry about your haters. Just keep shining. Peace. Peace to you, Kim, man. I love you, man. I love you straight up, man. And I don't know why to list all available commands. Enter. This is crazy, man. I don't know, man. Peace to you though, Kim. You and BK, I see you, man. I really need to address this, man, because this is an upward trend I'm hearing. You know, nobody has come at me with it. Nobody said that, you know, but you know, I hear it. You know what I mean? Like, I just because I might not be present, I'm still present. I have ears, you know, that are listening when you guys are talking this bullshit. Next level is a perp. Oh my god, I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that. And from these people, I have people switch up on me for no reason. Well, I guess it's for a reason. In their head, it's a reason. You know, I've been called all kinds of shit, man, all kinds of names, disrespected, like just on a next level disrespect. You know, and not at any point am I coming on here asking for anybody's sympathy or anything like that. You know what I mean? I come on here and I tell my story, you know, and it turned into something else. I started this channel for, you know, because I was targeted. I didn't know that. Like, I was going through workplace mob. I mean, I've talked about this before, you know, I've talked about it. I met a few TIs, man. Some of those situations were great, and some of them turned out to be a nightmare, actually, you know. And God bless them, man. Like, God bless all of them, man. You know, I didn't do this live stream to come on here and put anybody on blast, but you know, I needed this talk about this. You know, I felt like I needed it to talk about this because, you know, people are talking, and unfortunately, it's behind my back. You know, it's behind my back. I don't know if a lot of TIs on YouTube. Some of them are. Some of them go on to conference calls. And, you know, I used to think that those conference calls were really a beautiful thing, but it's a breeding ground for, you know, people to just trash other people. And when I see that, like, I'm gonna pull back because I'm not gonna contribute into trashing other TIs and, oh, this one's a perp and that one's a perp. That's the only, like, if the only thing people want to talk about is this one's a perp and that one's a perp and that one's a perp, red flag goes up for me. I don't know about anybody else, but if I've ever had a one-on-one talk, or if you guys have caught me on one of those conference calls, you never hear me on there talk. This one's a perp, that one's a perp, 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 perp. You know what I mean? I mean, it's more to life than fucking perps, and you know what I mean? Like, I am the one on these videos talking about, come on, let's get out here, let's live our life, And that's who I am in real life. You know, I'm not gonna be out here, oh my God, look at the red truck, look at that door open, look at this over here. Oh, looking to be sketched out. No, no, no. I would like to bring you back to earth and to, you know, pull you out of that mind state. But then you got to think, man, like, is people really genuine now? Like, not too many people are. And not too many people are passionate. You know, a lot of people are passionate about bashing other people, or when they don't get their way with you, you know, like when they can't just disrespect you and talk to you any kind of way. You know, you're not going to disrespect me, okay? You are not going to disrespect me, apologize, and disrespect me again, and apologize and disrespect me again, and apologize and disrespect me again. Because guess what? That's what perps do. Perps take you on that roller coaster, okay? And I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that with anybody. I'm not about to do that with nobody, okay? My life is turned into a roller coaster. The shit that I go through and see every day, oh my God, man, they have been keeping me up. I have not got, oh my God, I would say like, man, in the past week, I've done a lot of traveling. I've been moving around. If you guys have been watching my videos, shout out to you. I mean, I've noticed a big change on my channel, like since, you know, things went downhill for me, you know, since I lost my place. I noticed a lot, you know, I noticed it, you know, people are not always gonna support you no matter what. You know, people are not gonna always be in your corner no matter what. And then sometimes those people who are pretending that they support you and they smiling in your face, and yeah, it's gonna be okay, and blah blah blah, are behind your back calling you a perp. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you go for this TI community, you know, no matter how hard you go for this community. And I hope you, I don't know if you guys can see my comments or not, but I posted my phone number on there because I dare somebody, I dare one of y'all to call me up right now. I'll patch you on right now. And you can tell me to my face if that's what it is right now. Next level's a perp, huh? Next level's a perp. That shit sounds so funny to me. It's got me cursing right now. My God, you guys have no idea what I've been through. Well, I'll tell you a little bit. I'll tell you about a little bit about what I've been through. Big shout out to Christina. She said, don't listen to him next. You can get on my call anytime you want. The kind of shit won't happen to you on my call. See, the thing is, Christina, thank you for that text message. They don't say it to my face. They don't say it to my face. You know? Or they'll contact people that I know, right? Behind my back. Like it's not gonna get back to me. You know, oh, Nexx is this, Nexx is that. You know, like wow, like people that I have genuine love for. Like that, you know what? There isn't. I would say is genuine love is it's going extinct actually. Like it's not in too many people's hearts. And I'm gonna just say people. I'm not even gonna say the TI community. Me myself, like I don't judge anyone. I don't judge anyone for nothing they do. You know, I don't judge you. Whether you did something wrong, whether you shot somebody, robbed somebody, whether you drink every night, whether whatever you do. Like I hear people on these conference calls, oh, this one's a drunk, he's a blah blah blah. I mean, I'm like, wow. I'm just like, man, like, is that what this is for? Like, is that what this is for? Is that why we're doing all of this? So we can get on and bash people, so we can get on and talk crazy about people. I mean, like, damn it, man. I'm on the streets. I've been on the streets. Okay. I don't even think these people understand to what severity my situation is, like, you know, because I don't try to put it out there like that. I don't perp on people. I'm not trying to trigger nobody, and if I do, I will apologize, because I understand how that happens. I understand that you can be triggered. You can be triggered by something somebody says. I can scratch my face like this. That could be a trigger for somebody, right? I could just have an itch on my face, and that can be a trigger. And oh my God, Nexx scratched his face. He's a perp. You know, you got to get some things clear. Like, people throw around that word perp, perp, perp in this TI community, and they have no idea what the fuck a perp is. And then they just throw it around like it's just, you know, like it's just a football, just throwing it like a baseball, just throwing it and catching it. That perp, this one's a perp. Oh, you know, you can have a disagreement with somebody. That doesn't necessarily make them a perp. You know, one person can have one perception of something, another person can have another perception and belief on something else. That doesn't make them a perp. Doesn't make them a perp. Now, if they're attacking you verbally, physically, if they're going out of their way to be disrespectful to you, and then smooth it out, and they want to act like they're cool, and you know, and the next thing you know, talking behind your back, and that's perpy stuff. Okay, if somebody says something that you don't agree with, look, that doesn't make them a perp. If somebody says, I'm gonna call you back, and don't get a chance to call you back, that doesn't make them a perp. I mean, seriously, like, we have some TIs who think everything moving is their targeting. Everybody's a perp. I've heard this. I've talked to so many TIs, you know. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared to talk to you all. I'm not scared to um, put my phone number out there. I'm not scared to show my face. I'm not scared to pull up. I'll come to your town. I'll come to your house. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. We can take a ride. We can take a walk. We can talk about anything. I'm not scared. Straight up. And I want people to get to that point in their targeting. Like, that's my thing. Like, over and over again, where in that can you find anything perpy about that? Anything. You don't see me in my videos. Oh my God, I'm walking down the street now. Oh, look at this. Oh, see that? Oh my God. Oh, that stuff that y'all see on YouTube, that's perpy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to. Oh, oh, look at that over there. Like, that is perpy. Like, that whole energy, that's triggering. It's triggering. And those same people, right? Those same people are at home with their mothers, or in their homes, driving their cars, right? Going to work, getting paid, you know, doing this and that. They don't know anything about this targeting shit, man. They don't know about that. You know, but those same people bored at home with nothing to do can sit at home and eat their bologna sandwiches, get on a live stream, and talk about those levels of perp. You know, and then some of those same people that I have spent hours with on the phone talking to, like, forming, you know, you think you have a bond with people, you know, and it made me think, man, because a lot of TIs that I talked to, a lot of them was like, yo, man, I don't even really talk to a lot of TIs like that. I don't even, man, I understand now. I understand. I completely understand where they were at. Before I didn't. I'm like, well, man, I'm just like, but now I do, because there's a lot of grimy shit that happens in this TI community. It's a lot of grimy shit that happens in the world. And excuse me, guys, for I don't usually cuss. I don't usually curse, but I am upset. I am upset. I am appalled that people could even come out of their mouth like that. The same people who have my number. Some people don't, because you know what? I was informed that, you know, the other day, Saturday, on my boy Lewis Rowe, on his call, somebody had the audacity to open their mouth and say Next Level is a perp. And I was like, yo, who said that? And, you know, my people said, I don't know. I don't know who it was. You know, sounded like some white guy. I don't even know who it was. You didn't even know. Somebody who don't even know me, you know. So that's it's something to think about, and it's something to think about. It truly is, because I I don't have time to sit here and perpetrate. Okay, that's what a perp is. Perp is short for perpetrator. Okay, a perpetrator. That's what a perp is, and we really need to stop throwing that word around like it's just perp, perp, perp. Oh, this one's a perp. That one's a perp, perp. This one's a perp. That's this one. I heard that one was a perp. Like I've had conversations with people. I'm not even gonna say TIs because I don't even know if they were real or not. You know what I mean? And I know some people really do have a mental illness, and they confuse it with this TI being a TI. You know what I mean? Some people do. I mean, that's my I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm not gonna say anybody's name, you know, unless somebody really want to have the conversation. I'll figure out how we can live stream a conversation, because I'm not gonna be grimy like that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna perpetrate, perpetrator. Do people even know what that means? Do you know what a perp is? Right? You might identify as a targeted individual. Okay. You might even be targeted. You might be targeted from birth like me. Things might be crazy going on in your life. You might have found yourself on the streets just like me. You know what I mean? If I told you guys what happened to me, like somebody accused me of wanting sympathy. I don't want no sympathy from nobody. That's not why I come on YouTube. That's not why I tell my story. I don't need sympathy. That's not what I'm doing this for. Okay? I tell my story, like, and unfortunately, that's my story. That happened. These things are happening every day, every day. Constant setups. Man, I wish. I mean, we got 17 viewers. We had 20 some viewers. I just wish, like, they're like, I don't even know. I had to hack into his Google Hangouts to even do a live stream. Like YouTube has been blocking me from trying to do a live stream. I really wanted to do it. I wanted to have it interactive. I wanted to know what the people thought. And probably some of you people who are out here talking crazy, talking greasy about me are watching this right now. Probably some of you are. And God bless you. Maybe you watched a little bit, clicked off. God bless you. Have a good night. It's off my chest. Straight up. I needed to get this off my chest. Out here where I'm at on the streets. Okay. I don't even know if you guys have ever felt a level of pressure that I have to endure every day, that I have to eat and swallow, and I still go through this. I walk down the street every day. Every day I'm out here. I'm not saying that to rub anything in your face. I'm not saying that to act like I'm better than anybody, because I know nobody's better than anybody. Right. And just like when I hear that shit on these conference calls, I don't like it. Like I'm like, yo, we're not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to, oh, this one's a perp, this one's and this and that and such and such. Like, if that's what y'all got your conference calls for, then it should be something different. It should be oh man. It shouldn't even be called a conference call. It should be a different name for it. People want to call up and talk shit, and then at the end of the day, people are gonna talk shit. I just gotta, no matter how much, no matter how sincere you are, no matter how much positive energy you put out, and no matter how much you pray for people, and no matter how much you try to just do the right thing, and just be the move in the right direction, people are gonna stab you in the back, and I see that now, and I get it. And it's just making me reiterate a lot of things as I am out on the streets trying to figure out where I'm going to go, and what I'm going to do, you know, makes me reiterate a lot of things. you know. And right, I get it. You know, you don't let a few bad apples spoil it for the bunch, right? But if you can open up your mouth and you can say something as preposterous as the next level as a perp, it just makes me question where you stand in it. Where do you stand in this community? What are you doing for the community? What are you doing? What are your videos? What are you saying on your? What are you doing on your videos? Because you got a lot of people out here perping on other people in their videos. Like it's perpy. Like it is. Am I calling them a perp? No. Have I met some? Have I come across some perps? Yes. Yes. Did I think they were TIs? Yes, I did. Yes. And I know what a perp is. I don't just throw that around. Like just because somebody has got a blue t-shirt on across the street, that doesn't make them a perp. Okay. Just because people might have red t-shirts on, that doesn't make them a perp. That's that like that is the stupidest shit I've heard in my life. You know, some people are sensitized to colors. I get it. I get it. And God bless you. And I pray that you can get through that and to see what is actually happening to you in real time. But in order to have unity in the TI community, that shit has got to stop. That shit has got to stop straight up. And I've been contemplating it, and I've been trying to get this live stream going. I've been trying to do this for days, and they've been they're not trying to they were not trying to have me do this live stream. I had to figure out how to hack into the shit to even get this, and I'm appreciative of this. I asked myself, man, do I ever see like in my mind, like I pray that it stops, but I don't think that it is, because it's a lot of disinformation agents placed in this community to make us look and sound crazy. It's a lot of people who are paid to come on and act like they're targeted, and and to bug out, and and to do shit and to do little things. And then you have perps who come on here and try to befriend you and try to, and that's not me. Like I will say enough is enough. A perp will keep trying to come back. Oh, I'm sorry, and then come back and do it again. Oh, I'm and no, no. I might say some things. I like to laugh. I like to joke. Despite all of the that I go through every day, I don't even talk about it. I don't talk about. I mean, I talk about a little bit, but I don't want that to be the focus, right? Of what I'm talking about in my videos. I don't want that to be the focus because I overlook it. I'm not like out here, oh my God. Oh, but I could tell you some things. I could tell you some things. In the past 10 days, I probably got maybe 10 hours of sleep. They've been purposely keeping me up. And I had to drink a beer last night to get 3 hours of sleep. Maybe 4 hours. I don't even know. What was it? Like 4 hours of sleep. So that's 4 hours out of the 10 days that I just said. They've been zapping me. Yes, they've been zapping me, stalking me all over. But you know what? When that happens, I laugh. Like, like I'm not in my hometown. I had to leave there. Like, oh man, what I go through is just so intense, man. And then you have these shady people who just like, oh yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, we cool, blah blah blah. And you turn your back, oh, Nexx is a perp. Like what? What? The perpetrators, they live in the good life. They out here driving new cars, rocking new kicks, hanging out in bars, doing drugs, partying it up. The perpetrators, they out here just living life, doing great. They're sponsored. Perpetrators are sponsored. Okay, and it just oh man, it saddens me. It does. First, it saddens me before it even pisses me off that people are doing this shit. Like even when I heard it, when I heard people, oh, this one's I'm like, yo, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit here and say this one's a perp, that one's a perp. And it's this is one thing that we have to infuse in the TI community. We have to let real TIs, the real TIs, we have to alert them to what a perp is, what a perp really is. Okay, everybody, oh, that one's a perp. Oh, there's perp out here, three perps outside. The perps infiltrate, like they get to know you, like they really go in for the kill. Like they really set to break your heart and to mess up your life and to slip a ring on your finger and to have some kids and then torment you and like have you all set you up and all. Those are perps. If you see people outside following you around, those are stalkers. Okay, those are stalkers. People just, saying directed conversation, whatever the case. You don't know them. They don't know you. Perps will take the time out to try to get to know you and to form some kind of oh man, a rapport with you. And I see that. These people are at home living with their parents and stuff. My own people's you know what? And for out of my love for them, even though they have perped on me, I don't put that shit out there. I don't talk about it, right? But I don't know, man. I'm thinking maybe I should, or maybe I should just shut up. Maybe I should just turn this shit off, and stop doing this shit, and just fucking go off the grid and just never fucking talk about this shit ever again. I thought about that too. And not talk to anybody. Like just say just forget it. Like I don't even want to do this shit no more. Like unfortunately, I am forced into this life. I'm doing this. Like, but you know what? I don't have to insert myself in situations where people are shady and grimy, right? And you just do it for the love, to just try to bring awareness, to try to open people's eyes to what's happening to them, right? But you're not even sure if it's really happening to people. People moving slick and doing weird stuff, trying to sketch you out. That's another thing the perps do. They try to sketch you out. They know your triggers. They know what's going on. Big shout out to Carmela. I see you, Carm. She said, "Is this still your number next?" Yes, this is still my number. It never changed. Um, please continue to be strong and do what you do. You always keep it real and always stay facts. Can't admire that. It takes too many fake people in the world. Shake my head, man. I'm gonna shake my head with you, man. And you know what? It's crazy. Like I can't even believe that they like this has never happened before. Like this has never happened where they just take my chat and just like I can what like people can't chime in on the chat. Like 1 second I can't get on. I swear, like 5 or 6 hours went by, and I was trying to do the subscriber hangout yesterday, man, just to let people know what's been going on with me. I have so many hella stories that you guys wouldn't even believe, like every day. And for people who I talk to, people who call me, they know because I've talked to them in real time what was going on. Um, and then like I say like the fun never ends, man. I have to say the fun never ends because it doesn't. The fun never ends. What is this? Mute my microphone, man. Invite people. I can invite people. Oh, look at that. I can invite people on the subscriber hangout. Next levels of perp. I want to know what people think about this shit, man. Because I know what I thought about it. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it was from people who I chopped it up with. It was for people who I had love for. You know, like, and my love don't turn off. Like, I don't know, you know, some people would be like, yeah, I love you. And then the next minute, fuck you. You a bitch ass motherfucker. And blah, blah. I had somebody call me a nigger. You stupid nigger. On the text message. You know, because I wasn't trying to go back and forth. I wasn't trying to do that no more. Like, I like, you got, oh my God, it just goes deep. I'm a stupid nigger now. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Like, don't play with me like that. You know, you have love for somebody, and even if they disrespect, just like my family, like just like my mom called the cops on me. She called the cops on me, right? Did I go off on her? No. Did I cuss her out? Did I say this and that? No, I didn't. You know, I just walked away with only my backpack, what I got right now. I had to walk away. I had to. People will try you. Like, there people been trying me, like trying me. Tell you all kinds of stuff. See, my love, when I tell you I love you, I mean it. Like, I don't just play around with that word. Like, people say they love you, and I love you, Nexx, and then, you know, on the phone with somebody, Nexx is a perp. You know that Nexx is a perp. Like, really? Like, who's really the perp? Who? The perps show themselves. Perps show who they are. Okay? They show you who they are. You don't have to ask. You don't have to wonder. I'm not clout chasing. I'm not trying to make nobody feel sorry for me. You know, like, I tell my story because I listen to a lot of testimonies. Okay, I'm that guy. Like, when I had my apartment, I was on YouTube. Man, I don't. Oh my God! Like, just, you know, just listening to what people have gone through and listening to what they say and their testimonies. And I'm that guy. Like, I will. You know, just out of spite, just out of love, not even spite, out of the love, you know, to just show, you know, somebody that somebody does care about what you go through. Like, somebody actually can relate to you, and somebody can, you know, be there with you and connect with you, and you know what I mean. And that's like, the further I'm going in this direction, like, I'm starting to really question what the hell am I doing, like, and like, back, like, from people um from people who I consider friends, like, from people who are, and I see now that you have to use that term very loosely, very lightly, because, like, a lot of people ain't your friends, you know. Like, if you got something going on, like me, I had it to start the podcast, you know, people start coming and everything, hey, Nexx, this and that, you know, and as soon as things took a dive, you know, those same people turned their backs on me. You know, those same people started, like, flipping on me, and you know, like, talking crazy to me, and like, just out of nowhere. And I'm like, yo, I'm going through something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can you have a little, just a little compassion, like, just a little bit? Nah, no, not for me. You know, and they say you get what you give, right? And then I started to question that, man. I'm like, well, damn it, man. But I gotta give a big shout out, because a lot of people did show me love too. I don't want to just highlight all the negativity here, even though I'm addressing it now, because, you know, I gotta give you both sides of the coin. I can't just be like, oh, everything's peachy and neat and everything's great, and it's not. You know, but I can express what I'm going through, still profess my faith, right? And still believe that there's hope, not only for me, but for you too. Where in that do you see perp? Like, where does that? I don't get it. Like, I honestly don't get it. Like, I honestly don't get it, man. Um, you know, when I'm out here in these streets, like, I have to be up. Like, I have to be focused. You know, anything could happen at any moment. Something could happen. And then nobody would give it. No, then everybody would be like, "Oh, Nexx, that was my buddy. Oh, he was such a good guy." Those same people who was talking about Nexx is a perp. You know, I don't see people doing half of the shit that that I do, and I don't have to do it. I just feel called to do it. I feel called to. I know I didn't go through all of that fucked up shit for no reason. Like, I know there is a reason for everything. There is a reason for everything. I'm trying to figure out the reason why why the chat is not working. Like, what is going on with that? Like, I have no clue, man. Can you guys see? Can you guys see when I'm chatting? What I put in the chat, or is it just says disabled, or I don't even know. Like, can somebody call me right now? If anybody has my number, can you call me right now? I need to talk to somebody. Can you just call me right now? I just need to know what they see on the other end of this live stream, and why is it doing this shit to me? Why is YouTube doing this to me? I looked at my, well, we all know why, right? We know why, but it's never happened like this before. I've never had any problems clicking on the live stream. I click it on, it would go live. It would cut on. Your chat room is working. I can't see it. I don't see anything. Thank you, Christina. I hope I said your name right, Christina. She said my chat room is working. I don't see anything. Yo. Yo. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, this is Peculiar People, sweetie. You are on. The chat room is on, and you are on. I can hear you, and I can see you, and I can see and read the chat.
What are people saying?
Hold on.
I can't see anything. Like, it's all whited out. Like, they're not letting me see nothing.
Well, it's there's people coming through. There's about 17 of us. I'm gonna give up the name. Want me to list the names of some of the people who are on here?
Please, thank you, please.
Okay. Catch me out. I'm Queen Supreme is on. Critical Break is on. I'm on. Let's see. You've got Adam is on. Shelby Team is on. You've got Eddie Morin is on. El Cooper is on. Luke 2334 is on. Carmele A is on. Big Dreams is on. Tribal Mel. What I see? Hold on. Yeah, the Turtle Tribal Nation is on.
Okay.
Yeah, there's did I say Carmele A is on? Critical Break is on.
All right.
Yeah, there's people on who are on here. Autumn is on from New Zealand. She's on here. Corey T.
Corey T. Okay.
I'm scrolling up the chat.
What are
Corey T.
What are people saying? Like, what are they saying? I'm just curious, because I can't see nothing.
Okay, this is what they're saying. Catch me. Okay, let's see. Adam was saying, get it off your chest, my friend. I'm just gonna read through it straight down the line. Critical Break. Enough of Awaken, the Virus Stars, Critical Break, and then Bye Bye Virus. Catch me out. I'm going to bring said yes. Critical Break. Big Dream said if they. Hold on, I gotta scroll here. If they're doing that around you, then they are a perp. Catch me out. Then said the more that he feeds in the program matrix, the more it will throw him off away from what he was targeted for. When you learn to live above the program, it backs off. And that's what I said. Because that was about the point when you said that somebody had called you a nigger.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yes. I had typed in, cut that fool off, don't entertain racist Nazi creeps. And then Luke 23:34, she put down a verse from the New Testament, Galatians 5:22 through 23. And you really should read that, sweetie. You really do need to read that.
Okay.
And then Critical Break said, if you all saw the beauty I see in each of you, and then catch me out on Queen Matrix, then Mel Cooper said, take it as a badge of honor that they are going so hard on you next. Then Autumn said, that's what perps do. They make you think that they love you, and then they show their real faces. And Morris said, don't fall for the BS. Catch me out. Supreme said, forget what they say. Truth speaks its own words. And then she also said, you don't have to defend the truth. And then Autumn said, I'm in New Zealand and I got no friends around here. And then she said again, no, the truth defends itself. And then Shielding Team said, I've got it going. This when your popularity starts to increase, they come out to attack your reputation to keep people off your show. I know about this. And then Critical Break said, that's the problem. The virus is making people lose their compassion and empathy. And then also, I am here to correct it. It's my mission. Then Catch Me Out, I'm Queen Supreme said, it's a tough road, team. You just have to remain strong and live. And that's what I said. That's right. Don't forget to look at the goodness. You have a right to express the bad and the good. Keep it real.
Okay.
And then she Critical Break said, no, we didn't see what I think that's when you were asking, if people could see what you were saying.
Yeah.
And that's when Catch Me Out Supreme said, we can see you though. And Critical Break said the audio and vid is fine. And then Catch Me Out, I'm Queen Supreme said he gonna be up all night reading these comments. And then Autumn said, can I call you while my handlers are going to let talk to you? No, my handlers are horrible. They don't let me talk to anybody. They control everything. And then Catch Me Out Queen Supreme said she just sent a bunch of hearts. And then Big Dream said staying here next. And Critical Break said tell him we said hi and he is adored. And then Catch Me Out Queen Supreme said tell him I said we love him. Mel Cooper said tell him we love him. And then Autumn, yes, I'm in New Zealand. Okay. Autumn says we love you next very, very, very much. And then Catch Me Out, I'm Queen Supreme said love from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Right.
And see, okay, and then Mel Cooper said yes, I love you very, very much.
Man, I love y'all too, man. Everybody watching, man, I love y'all, man. Seriously.
Do you want me to keep reading them,
Nah, that's cool, man. I just wanted to get like a gist of what people were saying because I can't see nothing. You know what I mean? And I was hoping that, I kind of got a feeling like it's inside that some of those people who were saying that shit about me is watching right now, and they're just lurking. They're not gonna say nothing. They're just gonna sit there and lurk. And you know what? It's cool, Pete. Like it's cool. And what I want to do is I want to have everybody. If I'm gonna ask that everybody watching right now, if you guys don't know who Peculiar People is, she has an amazing YouTube channel right now. I need you guys to go to her channel right now and subscribe and check out what she's doing. She has amazing videos. She's targeted. She's going through this right now. And, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about everybody connecting with each other and everybody, just building and praising God. And right now, I am really upset right now. And I've been doing a lot of cursing and, and I want to apologize. No, that's me though, P. Like if I offended anybody, like that's who I am, because I didn't come on here to offend anybody, or I didn't come on here to, to trigger anybody, but I had some things that I need to say, like and to get off my chest, and I wanted to interact with the people, and I wanted to tell the people about a little bit about what's been happening to me. You know what I mean? Like, literally, like what's been happening. Besides, the backstabbing that goes on in the community. And somebody said that, but it's a real thing. Like, the more subscribers you got to all the content creators, this is a warning to you guys. Like, the more subscribers you start to get and the more people start to see you, they're gonna throw this word perp, 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 perp. They're gonna throw that word around like a frisbee. And I hate it. Like, it makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach because you know what, Peculiar? Like, people don't even know. Like, they have no clue what a perp is. They don't, and they think everybody's a perp, and they think this is a perp, and it's a perp, and this one's a perp, and that one's a perp, and that word is starting to like sicken my stomach when I hear it. You know what I mean? Because it's not properly used. You know, when people are just saying, "Oh, this one's a perp," like, no, that's not. You can have a disagreement, right? We can have a disagreement. We don't have to agree on everything. That doesn't make you a perp, right?
Exactly.
If you tell me you're gonna call me back, and then something happens, you don't get to call me back until a couple days, that doesn't make you a perp. You know what I mean?
Okay. You know what? You know what? I mean, I think that there's a lot of us who this type of what they're doing to us, these tactics, they hit a lot of us at our core, and then some of us are emotionally insecure. Some of us are just emotionally immature, and things like that. You know, I mean, those are the people that they really do they need that type of consistency and dependability. And unfortunately, in the real world, it doesn't happen all the time. It's like you just said, something might happen. You might not be able to make the phone call.
Right.
Reality says things happen.
Right.
But because they're not, some of them are not emotionally there. All they can think is, you must have, and don't ever give you a chance. I would you
Right.
freak out and go, oh shit, oh shit, now.
I would never ever. I wouldn't do that to anybody. Like that's not how I am. Like I would never do that. Like I understand how these things are. I understand they have psyop teams put in position to cause interference. That's why, like, I have no strikes on my YouTube channel, none. But have my videos been silenced? Yes. Have I been censored? Yes. Am I shadow banned? Yes. Could I do a live stream? Have I been trying hard to do this live stream? Yes. I had to damn near hack into Google Hangouts just to be able to do this, and I can't even see the chat. You know, and I can't even see it. And I thank God for you. Thank the Most High for you, Peculiar. I thank the Most High for you. I do. I thank Him and I praise Him. And for everybody that's watching and tuning in and showing love and support, I thank God for you guys. And I just, I'm man, like my heart when I mean it. I'm not just have her call you up and talk in this one. When we talk, we don't even talk about that stuff. Like that's what I encourage everyone to do. But people are so like on the wrong things. And I get criticized for even trying to share that a bit of wisdom with certain people. You know, I get called a perp for that reason. Because I'm not sitting around talking about, oh, this one's a perp, that one's a perp, blah, 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 blah. You know, I don't do this. I'm not doing this for clout. I don't make these videos for clout to try and be popular or to try to be famous. I don't want fame behind this. Like I'm doing this, and it's not easy to talk about what's going on or to give people insight what's going on with me or anything like that. Because there's nothing is normal about it. It's not normal about it. It's not normal. Next level.